It has been a while since I got a platinum trophy. In fact, it's been over 5 months. I want to change that today. So I put a few games into a wheel that have always intrigued me and left it up to fate to see what game I finally platinum next. Oh, you've got to be shitting me, man. Cat Quest is an indie action RPG released back in 2017, and its platinum journey is a very easy one, apart from moments like this. How the fuck am I supposed to do a level 200 cave? Bruh, fuck off! What am I supposed to do? There are a total of 22 trophies to obtain on our way to getting the platinum, including beating the main story, finding loads of different gear, and reaching level 99. Speaking of the story, you play as a cat. I mean, the clue's literally in the title. You're on a boat heading somewhere when someone who I can only describe right now as the evil cat guy with a helmet kidnaps your sister and destroys your boat. You wake up on the shore of an island called Felingard, greeted by a guardian spirit called Spiri. He tells you that dragons have returned, so we need to head to the nearest village. Following that, we go to the nearest mage tower, and it turns out this weird spiral thing on the back of our head means we're dragon blood or something like that, which basically means we can learn spells and shit. It's pretty cool. After learning our first spell, we test it out on a few mobs, and then we go fight our first dragon. That's right, we get dragon combat quicker than in Skyrim. After the most epic duel known to man, we meet the king, who doesn't really say much. I mean, all this guy decides to do is just growl at us and go back into his castle. We are then introduced to the side quests of the game, which are also needed for a few trophies, including this one we pick up later on for completing 66 of them. While doing this side quest, we finally unlock our first trophy of the game for viewing our first monument. These are just these weird stone things with inscriptions on, literally serving no further purpose to the game as far as I'm aware. However, there are a few scattered about and we need to read them all for a trophy. We continue on with the quests given to us, which sees us kill a few monsters and travel to a few different locations until it takes us into our first cave. Now these caves are important to us as there is a total of 52 of them, which we need to complete for a trophy. But after clearing out this cave of mobs present, we unlock our second trophy for finding 3 different items. And after clearing out a different cave, we come face to face with the evil cat guy with a helmet. You know, the one who stole our sister at the start. We get into a little fight with him and he goes down very easily and the game is over. Alright, so the game doesn't finish there. It turns out that was just a clone of the evil cat guy with a helmet, and he reveals his name to be Drakov. So from now on, we'll call him Evil Cat Guy with a Helmet. He tells us to follow him, and we do just that, and he basically tells us that he is the reason everyone around us is needing help. But apparently we're different. Because of plot armor, I guess. He tells us that he has summoned some dragons that we need to defeat, these ones being a fire dragon, ice dragon and arcane dragon, and once we defeat them all, he will release our sister. The first dragon we need to defeat is the fire dragon, so we spend the next few hours making sure we are geared up for it. This means we completed a few more side quests, leveled up a few times, cleared out some dungeons, obtained a few more spells, found a few more monuments, and also found some more gear. After all of this, we sat at a healthy level 42.
Nice.
So let's see how this fight with the dragon went. Yeah, so maybe we became a bit overpowered at this point. Anyway, we earn the trophy for killing the fire dragon, and we then chase what turns out to be an illusion of our sister before the evil cat guy with the helmet turns up and tells us his next dragon is just chilling above the water. Before we go kill that dragon, the spirit guy with us tells us he's put a tracker on evil cat guy with the helmet, so we chase him hoping to find our sister, but instead we end up in some dream looking place with a shadowy figure called Alias. Turns out this guy is weird because he's the reason we are how we are, because he basically fused cat blood with dragon blood. Evil cat guy with a helmet turns up again to say he's basically not happy with us following him, and if he does it, bad things will happen. And then he quickly dashes out when we do ask him about Alias. This then takes us on to the ice dragon, and we didn't need to do much preparation in order to take this one on. First though, we had to do a quest line that allows us to walk on water so we can take on the dragon. and while doing so we cleared out our 25th dungeon. Like the fire dragon, the ice one was just as easy due to the fact that we are now overpowered for this portion of the game. I mean, he took a little longer to kill, but honestly didn't show any sign of doing anything to us. And now we've got one dragon left, and just like we did with the previous two, we had a little bit of preparation to do. Not that we really felt like we needed it at this point, but it helped progress things along. So while preparing for this fight, we reached level 50, located all monuments, obtained all 7 skills, and finished all side quests. Taking on the Arcane Dragon once again was really easy, as at this point we're level 67, nearing the end gamer levels present. We are then told by evil cat guy with the helmet to go back to where it all began to get our sister back. But of course, we didn't do that. No, instead we used this time to start clearing out the remaining dungeons in the game. And while doing so, we found this particular dungeon where killing all the mobs guaranteed you a level up, sometimes even 2. So using this new method, we farmed our way to level 99 before then coming across the final dungeon, which it is recommended to be level 200 for. Yeah, fuck that. We just raged our way through it in the end. And then after that, we had one more item left to find for our next trophy. So I used the Cat Quest wiki. Yes, it's a thing, look it up. And after a bit of research, there was a quest chain that I hadn't finished yet, despite getting a trophy for beating all side quests. After finishing this quest, I got a few new items and the trophy to go alongside it. This meant all that was left to do was the final quest, where we finally come face to face with the evil cat guy with a helmet and take back our sister. But all is not as it seems, as after defeating 3 more dragons, this time all at once, you head into the tower and it turns out your sister never existed in the first place. Anyway, after defeating Dracoth, yeah that's right, I finally said his actual name. Okay. You end up in his lair, and in this place you find a picture of him with that weird shadowy being from earlier, Alias. We leave the lair, which completes the main story and finally sees us earn the Platinum Trophy. Now honestly, this game surprised me, and I feel like the Will done a good job picking my first Platinum in a while. If there's any games you guys would like to see me Platinum, then please do comment below your suggestions and I'll make sure to add them to the wheel for next time. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all very soon.